All right, Oliver's final video during this day anyways. He may stay again later. All right, we got Cooper over there. Right now, we're just gonna walk. He is not in any command. We are just casually walking. If he was to go a little too far, I would recall him. I'll also pair it with the e-collar stim since he knows what that means, and I will reward afterwards at this level. So right now, just kind of letting him make his own decisions. I am super aware of everything going on if a dog is off leash like this, because you never know when another person shows up with a dog or if another off leash dog comes. So if you have him off leash, be very aware of what's going on. You're on 360 watch at all times. You're always ready with your e-collar. But in the beginning, when he first comes home, I probably wouldn't do too much long distance off leash yet. I'll do a lot of off leash yet. I'll do a lot of on leash stuff just so he knows he can't do any mischievous things while he's out with you, because he's definitely going to test you when he first comes home. Right now he's very locked in. He's been doing this for 6 weeks now, so he knows the drill. But when he comes home, he's going to try to see if it's vacation time. Good boy. So I'm going to reward him for the first time here. And Cooper's playing fetch at a distance over there. So I'm also watching if he tries to pick stuff off of the ground. If he tries to pick something off the ground, I'm going to correct him on the e-collar without even saying anything, because I don't want him to pick up anything dangerous or toxic to dogs. Good boy. And right now, I'm just randomly rewarding him anytime he checks in with me, or if his positioning is really nice around me. Let's see how he does here. All right, he's just sniffing the ground. Dog's running by. No. So he was licking something. I told him NO and also correct him with the e-collar. You could tell him NO, or you could just click it right away. So he's still in that same spot. No. So I told him no. I clicked him at an 8. Very mild response from him. Good boy. But when it comes to like taking stuff off the ground, I take that more seriously than other things, because it's scary when your dog accidentally eats something that's not good for them. Saves you an ER visit. All right, so I just walked away from him to see if he was still paying attention to me. So it's easy to tell when they're giving you focus, when they're looking at you, but I want to see if they're still spatially aware. Like, do they still know where I am even if they're not looking at me? All right, Oliver's at like an intermediate to advanced level at this point. So I'm giving him more freedom, but I'm also keeping him more accountable, and I'm testing him more. Right, like I'm letting him go this far ahead, but if he does anything, I want to make sure that I still have him somewhat attentive, where I can call him over if I need to. Yeah, so during this walk, I really didn't give him any command. I did not tell him any walking word. I think I recalled him like once, but I'm really just giving him feedback. If he does something good, I'm rewarding. If he does something I don't want, then I'm going to tell him NO, and I'm also going to pair it with the e-collar. So check out, he's going pretty far, but I know him in this environment, he's pretty good. So that's why I'm okay with it. If you bring him to a new place, I definitely wouldn't bring him super far or let him go super far right away. You want to almost like make it easier if it's a new place, and if it's a place that you've seen him do really well at, then you could kind of challenge him a little bit each time he goes. But I wouldn't go from like going out of the car and letting him go super far if it's a place you've only done a couple of times. So he's done a lot of like place work on that bench. So that's why he's like, all right, where's my reward here? Go on, Oliver. Good boy. Okay. So that time I actually formally called him over, just because I wanted him to walk around a little more. Let's bring him on the grass. So a lot of dogs, they get triggered on the grass because they associate it with playtime. So let's see what he does. He's definitely going to sniff more. I'm going to definitely keep an eye on him because in the grass, you don't know what's there. You don't know if other dogs left bad poops there. You don't know if people left food there. So be very attentive. Like, yeah, he has all this space that he could do whatever. But whenever you do that, you have a very attentive eye on your dog. And even though you see like, okay, there's a running dog here and he's not that interested, here he's very used to this routine. If in your neighborhood there's dogs that he knows or a place that he's used to playing, he will probably be way more interested in the dog versus right here. So here, I don't know what he's sniffing, but I'm going to call him. I'm also going to click the e-collar. Oliver. Good boy. So right now I'm just using his kibble. Sometimes he takes it outside, sometimes he doesn't. So I like to bring his kibble and his treats just in case he's not taking the kibble. Usually he'll be most hungry for it when it's in like a morning session like this, because he hasn't had food since he was sleeping. All right, he hasn't had food since dinner, so you're gonna have the most power with your kibble there. Boy. Yeah, so when you take him out, I would have a treat pouch with you all the time, just so you can reward for the stuff that you like, so we can keep maintaining all these good behaviors. In the beginning, when he first comes home, I would do a lot of rewards, and then as he gets more attentive around you guys, then we can start spacing it out more and also randomly rewarding like what I'm doing here. But since in the beginning, when he first comes home, he's going to want to test a lot of things, you're probably going to have to do more rewards and more corrections until he gets used to it. And then we'll all do it together too, so you're more comfortable with doing it. So I will work some stays with him here, actually. Oliver, up. Good boy. So I'm gonna walk away. Good boy, then go back and reward. If I tell him good boy, it means he should stay there and wait, and then I'm gonna come back and give him food. Same thing, I'm gonna go around this tree. And remember, when you practice this with him, do it very short distance first and then build him up. Good boy. So I'd say the main stuff for you to practice on when he comes home is the leash walking, some recall, some stays, and then the indoor management with the counter surfing. So for sure, if he's walking around indoors, good boy. You either have him on a leash or an e-collar, so you can correct him if he attempts to counter surf. Good boy. And then when I'm ready to release him, I want to go all the way up to him, like close in his face like this, and then I'll tell him the release word. Break. Good job. Good job, dude. We're going to go back into walking. Good boy.